welcome to my daily life. I've used a ketogenic journey to lose 205 pounds so far. It has not been a straight down. If you've done keto and you're a woman, you know it is like a roller coaster ride, and especially for someone like me, starting off with multiple huge health issues and on like a bag of medicine a day to stay alive. So let's gonna go ahead and start with this morning's ketone, blood glucose readings, and the GKI. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the little carb manager from yesterday in there and my Fitbit, and we're going to discuss things because if you're new to my channel, you're gonna be confused with these numbers. I 0.3. I have no clue why I cannot get back in ketosis. This is making no sense and driving me completely up the wall. It has to be a hormone or stress issue. I'm not even drinking the Premier shakes. It's been 2+ days. Like, I'm not having Quest chips. I'm not... Y'all see what I'm eating? 86 glucose. Okay, so first thing, my GKI is 15.9, so still not in ketosis. So almost a whole entire week ago, I had gotten really sick to my stomach and almost threw up everywhere. All day long, was completely nauseous, severe migraines, and I ate a lot of saltine crackers that day. I started off with bacon that morning. I was perfectly fine and got really sick for the whole day, and saltine cracker city. So I ate a lot of carbs, but usually when that happens, I come back from it within a day, maybe 2 at the most. But then the next day, I had a severe stress, emotional thing happen, and my cortisol went crazy. My blood sugars dropped, like jumped sky high, at least sky high for being on keto, because I normally only have between 60 and 90 max is a bad day. It's usually 83 of blood sugar, but it was over 160 that day. But I had a whole night of no sleep, emotional distress, multiple nights no sleep, with tons of nightmares, and having to take ibuprofen 800 milligrams around the clock also always kicks me, but I usually can fix that by doing tons and tons of exercise for that day. Every pill I take, I have to do an hour exercise. I've learned the ratio on that, what I need to do, but I have not worked out in a week because of pain and severe headaches and just really emotionally wiped. So what's causing it? Is it the stress? Is it just everything? I think it's everything, to be honest. I think it's the no working out and having to take the 3 Motrins a day. I think it's the emotional stress is still there. I'm still upset. So we're just gonna see, right? Usually I weigh in every single day, but this week I decided to take the week off from the scale because it's hard enough watching my GKI not come down. I don't want to watch the water weight on the scale go up. Also, I've been on a heart pill for almost 15 years that tells my heart how hard to beat. The doctor dumbed it down when he was telling me what's wrong with me. I can't ever get him to tell me the name of a condition or whatever, or use real words. He likes to talk to me like I'm a blonde girl. So basically my heart, at times, their heart palpitations, it's kind of like he explained it. At moments, it's like it's getting more electricity, but it's not AFib. It's nothing like that. It's not any of the normal things, because I named off the whole list, and he's like, no, it's not that, it's not that. It's just your heart just sometimes beat harder than others, not faster, not slower. It's just more powerful, like someone zapped it with electricity. So they put me on medication to control it. And over the years, I had to go to the highest dose. Well, now after losing all this weight and getting the condition way more in check, I've been lowering the dose. And 7 days ago, I lowered it drastically. Like, there's only I think 1 or 2 more steps to go after this. It was a huge step down. So my heart is having to learn to beat normal strength all on its own. And I called my doctor and was asking questions because this whole water weight thing, my whole blood sugar and not being able to get the ketones, and they just explained it to me as they believe, this is their theory, it's not going to pump off all the water like it was. It's got to have time to heal itself and learn to pump on its own with such a low dose. We're at 2.5 milligrams. There we go, milligrams. We're at 2.5 now. We were 10. Like 10 less than 2 months ago, and now we're all the way down to 2.5. So not only is my body trying to get all those carbs off I ate that day, deal with all this emotional stress. I have an adrenal gland issue that releases tons of cortisol there in my body while I'm stressed, emotionally or physically. And right now, my body is physically stressed, according to the doctor, because it's trying to learn how to take care of itself with way less medicine. And it normally takes about 3 weeks to really kick in on the new dose. And then we'll be lowering it again this year. So, because next year we're getting off it, that's the goal, right? So I don't want to see the water weight on the scale. I'm still doing the ketones because I want to know when I hit back in the ketosis. I want to know how long it takes. So it could be my body just trying to repair itself right now, and it just can't handle kicking out some high ketone numbers at the same time. Maybe I'm using all my ketones. If I'm using all my ketones, they're not going to show on the little Keto Mojo. Like, if your body's only making enough, because I don't take in a lot of fat, so if your body's only making enough to actually use, you're gonna get really low readings. That's why the pee strips never work after the first 3 weeks. They usually don't work anymore because you're usually using those ketones, not peeing them out, right? So the theory goes with the blood too. So we'll see, right? We'll see. I do feel swollen. I'm not peeing as much, which happens with the ibuprofen. It's why I usually do an hour exercise per pill to sweat off the fluid that won't come off. And my heart needs to not have all that fluid on it right now because it's trying to learn to deal with itself. No, I've never taken Lasix. I am allergic. So, yeah, it's been a ride, people. It has been a ride. So, but I've lost 205 pounds, right? And I've come off like 5 pills of metformin a day, 2 blood pressure pills. This is my last heart pill I'm coming off of. I no longer test positive for carrying 1 of 5 autoimmune diseases. They thought it was lupus because I even had the butterfly mask going on. My CRP was 40, which can kill you, and now it's 4. My HDL was less than 10. Now it's 40 like it should be, or around 38. I have a little issue with that one. My normal cholesterol, the bad cholesterol everyone calls it, is only 99. My vitamin D is always going to be low. I just cannot soak in enough vitamin D, so I take a prescription once a week on Tuesday mornings. It is like 150,000 milligrams. Why can I not think today? I know, because I'm not in ketosis. The side effect of me not being in ketosis is my blonde pops out. All my life, everyone said I was the ditzy blonde. It wasn't me being ditzy. It was me not being in ketosis, because once I hit ketosis, good ketosis, I'm just slightly blonde and not the crazy ditzy blonde. Like, I can tell the difference. Oh, look, I know. Look, I got the red ones on today. These ones weigh way more though. They're better made, but they are heavy. So, let's go over this. So my steps yesterday almost got to 10,000. My total carb was 7. I did not have a premium shake. That's a couple of days in a row not having it, just to prove a point that it's not stopping me from getting in ketosis, because I know I drank it over and over again and stayed in moderate ketosis to high and was perfectly fine, but you know, bodies change, so I decided to go ahead and listen to a couple people who made comments about that, and this is like day 3 or 4 not having any, so it's not what's affecting me. Like I said, I believe it's my heart trying to heal itself. I believe it's stress. I believe it's taking all this ibuprofen, because we know it kicked me for almost a year. So my calorie is 1364. My fats were a little over by 6 grams last night. It came to 101. Safe Light is here, so I'm going to have to end this video in a second. A rock came and hit the front windshield yesterday and just sliced it straight across and like cracked it everywhere. My protein was down. It was 102. So yesterday was kind of more like keto macros normal, but oh no, he's about to drive over my septic tank and there's no way to stop him. But I normally do high protein keto, so that was the only difference right there. My sleep was 8 hours. The score was at 80 with my Fitbit. I did have a lot of trouble the first couple of hours staying asleep. Of course, you know, Dino called and told me they could have a tsunami because of an earthquake in Alaska. Did anyone in North Carolina feel the earthquake the other morning at 7 a.m.? It shook everywhere again. What's with all these earthquakes? It's starting to scare me. So my sleep was okay. Like I said, my stress level's a little crazy. I might have to go inside to finish filming this. Okay. So we moved inside. But yeah, this is the second time a rock has come and just shattered the windshield. And I feel horrible. It's freaking $500 every time it happens to out of pocket. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I need to redo that room and maybe flooring, and bam, $500 gone. That's the deductible on it, and it is like $1,000 windshield. Unfortunately, it has the heat thing and it has these special little black dots everywhere, and I don't even want to think about it right now. It's so upsetting, so upsetting. And if you watch a lot of my videos, you've seen that there's been a painting on this floor forever, which is driving me crazy, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to get rid of it, and once that room is done, I'll have a closet to stick it in. It has followed me for 20-something years. This painting, it's always been in dining rooms or kitchens, and I really, really love it, but I don't have anywhere to stick it. It used to be on the wall behind me until I made it the coffee area. So right now, it sits against my door until I can get that in-room done. I don't know, if I ever came into money in the future, I wanted to like take this door off and build a real living room in the front there. I live in a trailer. It's a really nice one. I got it about 4 years ago, paid cash for it, brand new. But it can be small at times because some of the bedrooms are only 8 by 9, which is like a closet. Like, it's a tiny bit bigger than the closet in my mom's house that I lived in for years. So yeah. So it gets a little squishy in here, and now it's basically just me. My kid's barely ever here, but still I have a lot of her stuff here. I'm gotta get that room done at the end so I can do the Poshmark, because I need some of these clothes gone. Like, I'm not even gonna price them at ridiculous prices, but unfortunately I have to price them at certain prices because they take a certain amount out of your cut that they have to get each time, and I don't want to be running to the post office for like just collecting $1 or $2 for myself, or even $5 sometimes, because the post office is 17 miles away from my house. So, and I can't do the whole call them and they'll pick it up, or put it in my mailbox and let them pick it up. No, not with our postman. It would definitely disappear. Like, that is no joke. Like, stuff gets put where it shouldn't all the time. So, yeah, there's that. Wanting to get all that out of my house and get that done. Still can't think of a posh name. I wanted Jelly's Closet, but you can't do apostrophe S's. So I'm trying to think of something catchy people will remember. I can only change it this one time because I already named it something stupid. I put my, when it said username, I thought that wasn't going to be like the name people searched. I thought that was just my username, but it was the name people search. And Ismia just like, it doesn't make sense for our store name. So I need to come up with something there that would make a little sense that isn't taken, because everything's taken, right? So on my channel, if you're new here, you will see everything from my daily life, my stress. I will tell you if I work out. I will tell you what I do. Did I have fun? Did I go find some cells? What did I buy today? What am I eating? We do a lot of what am I eating, which have been very, very, very boring since the summer or before the summer, because this girl was trying to get to her goal this year by October. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. My last mark I put to get to my goal for Thanksgiving, I don't think that's happening either. I think my body gave everything it could all summer long, giving me some 7 and 8 pound months and 123 pound month, and like I lost 50 something pounds over the summer and spring. And now my body's like, no, honey, no. We're holding our horses. You know, September we lost 1 pound. You've lost 2 pounds in October so far. Of course, I have what, a weight to get off now. So I'll be lucky if I lose any more, right? We will see. But once the water weight's off, I'm 16 pounds to my goal. That's good, right? I want to be that. And I don't know if that's where I'm stopping, but right now that's where I'm aiming for. I love what I look like with clothes on. It's the loose skin issue on my thighs. Okay, I can deal with my stomach all day long because it's just some fat. It's not even loose skin. I just still have some fat there. I can deal with my arms all day long. I'm okay with them. They drive me a little crazy once in a while. Like if I hold them a certain way, then I see the loose skin. No big deal. It's my thighs. I cannot wear shorts. And I don't think even if I lost 60 more pounds, I would ever be able to wear shorts again, because I don't like seeing the draping skin, because it's skin and they drape. And or like June, yeah, I don't like it. It looks like drapes. So later in the future, to make myself happy, y'all might see me actually gain some weight, but it'll be in muscle, because I want to make my thighs way bigger. Yes, I said it. I want my thighs bigger to fill in some of that, but with muscle, not fat. And I want my ass bigger to fill in some loose skin that's on the side. So that whole region, it's going to be squat city and all kind of crap later in the future to build those muscles bigger. And I won't care what the scale says, because it'll be muscle, right? Because we don't care what the scale says if we're building muscle. It's the fat that I care about the number on the scale for. Muscle, I could go up 170, because let me tell you, have you seen some girls 5'6" with weighing 170 but full of muscle? They are tiny. They're tinier than me. Like, I've seen some at 200 tinier than me, because they're muscle, and muscle takes less space and they look amazing. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut up right now and figure out what to do with my day. And I totally forgot I was on Instant Messenger on Facebook with 2 of y'all, and I forgot about it because I forgot they were coming, and I had to run and get dressed, and totally forgot. So I was ignoring y'all. I just gotta go back and go check those messages. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna do a midday test. I never do these. It's 1 o'clock. I had my coffee this morning, had my bacon early this morning. It's been hours. We're just gonna see what it says. What's happening during the day? Well, no ketones at all. And no, there's no sugar in my bacon. So I officially have no ketones. If my glucose is high, it is from my own hormones, my own body. So yeah, that's midday. Haven't eaten anything. It's Gotta be stressed, people. Gotta be stressed. To investigate, it sounds like someone is cutting down our trees. So we're taking a walk, and we're gonna go find out what the hell is going on. They're across the street. So I haven't been out here in a while, and I totally got lost because so many trees have fallen down, and the ground, let me see if I can show you. You can't really see it, but this whole entire section over there is completely flooded. So the trails are gone. So many of the trees have just collapsed. Like, I got lost. Now I gotta make sure none of these other trees decide to collapse on me while I'm walking out here like a stupid person. Like, seriously, I should not come out here. Woo! That's definitely overflowing. So yeah. Getting a few steps in. Now I get to walk all the way back to my house and go do what I actually went in the house to do. Because, yeah, I actually went in there to do something and totally forgot. It became very hectic and I didn't get a chance to record my food because I was eating it in the car. So I had, one point today, I had beef and cheddar from Arby's. No bun, no sauce, just the little bit of beef and a little bit of cheese. I was still hungry, so my dad had a bucket of KFC, so I peeled all the skin off, all the crumbs off, and I ate the chicken breast. And I had an allergic reaction. So, yeah, I've had a horrible day. I used to be, sometimes I'm allergic to KFC, sometimes I'm not. I went years of not being allergic, and then I've gone years without eating it, being keto, and had allergic reaction, where I don't know what it's from. They don't use latex. My throat was itching, my mouth was itching and tingling, my lips and face was itching and getting hives everywhere. I came in and took a shower. You can still see some of the hives right here. My lips are red because that lipstick stains it, even though I've washed it off over and over again with makeup remover. But yeah, so I know I won't be in ketosis because every time I have any kind of allergic reaction, I'm not in ketosis for days. And I haven't been for days. So tomorrow we're going to try something new. And I will explain it all in tomorrow's video. Still keto, but we're going to relieve some of the stress. Maybe it's a stress issue. So, of course, I'm not getting on the scale. I think I need to focus on my meds right now, just lowering my meds. I focused on my weight since April. So it's time to focus on lowering my meds and getting some more workouts in, getting all my sodium in each day. So, yeah, I'll explain it more tomorrow. But still keto. Don't worry, I'm staying keto.